This is my new wireless CarPlay, which I found on Temu but actually got even cheaper, but we'll get into that. So I installed this on my 28-year-old Miata. There was no music, only the engine, so I figured it's time to upgrade.
We're going to install it,
but it looks like a ball of spaghetti in there.
And review it and see if this is any good.
So how did I get it even cheaper than on Temu? It was by looking at AliExpress. You got it for $61 and it's actually better spec'd than the one on Temu. It has double the RAM and memory. Always check both. So, I've been using this device now for a couple of months. I'm gonna share with you the things that I like and the things that I don't like. So time to show you how to install this unit. Is it hard to do or easy? We have the unit in here, so you can wire it up yourself. This one is a ISO connection for the GPS. It's in here, and you have two USB ports in there. So my 28-year-old Miata doesn't have the ISO connection that's needed for this, but there's a simple solution for that, which I will cover later. But there's another issue we need to tackle. I mean, this is just a unit and it doesn't really fit in there, so how are we going to fix that? And we tried to put it in the car. It goes here, so it's supposed to go in here. This doubled in. I made something myself here already. Normally it has something else, but it's supposed to go in here like this. So the first thing we need to do is get all of this out. There are a couple of screws that we have to undo. This one here and this one here. Oh, like this. So this should be loose. This should be loose, so this thing should be able to come out. You have to take out these ventilation knobs, but mine are already out. Under here and under there. So you can see the screw right there. Make sure not to drop it. There it is. And then we should be able to wiggle this out. Yes. For this button. Okay, then we get this one out, but that's easy because it's already loose. Now look at this mess. Sometimes it looks like this. Hopefully, if people didn't mess around with your car, it doesn't look like this. So wait, I removed some of this. This is for my window switches, which seems to have been added like aftermarket. So these are ISO connectors. We need these. Normally you have these. So these are the normal ones. So maybe you need to buy a harness to go from like the Mazda to ISO. For other cars or other models, they should be available as well. But it makes installation a lot easier. So you don't have to wire everything yourself. So I plug this in. Plug these in. This has already been messed around with by someone. Okay, so we got this one out. This is the only downside. I mean, there's like a lot of space, and obviously it doesn't fit. So we bought a frame like this. I bought this off AliExpress for 13 bucks, but it doesn't seem to fit. Honestly, this doesn't look good. It doesn't fit. Luckily, I already figured out that this is not going to fit, so I went and created my own solution for this. I created this. I designed this in Fusion 360 and printed it myself on a 3D printer, making sure that this one fits. So, I actually made quite a lot of iterations on this, but you can download this file in the description. Oh, it doesn't fit. Just kidding, it fits. And whoop whoop, it looks like this. So I'm making sure it's nice and tight. Do I need 6 screws? Maybe not. This looks pretty snug how it is in there. I'm gonna keep the protection thing on for now. But this is not going anywhere. And this shit. So the antenna goes in here, USB, like this. So I plugged everything in. Let's put this back in the car. I'm pulling through the USB cable. Then the antenna, you can put it in here. So I use the ISO plugs, plug it in here. This one here. Okay, plug this back in again. Before we completely install it, let's see if it works. Moment of truth. Yeah. Let's remove this. It's doing something. It's doing something. It's looking good. It works. Does the touchscreen work? Yes. So the installation on this was pretty straightforward. If you have the right harness, it's just clicking in a few plugs and it works. Ooh. So my verdict on this. So let's start with the good. Let's go to Amsterdam. So the moment it turns on, everything is connected and plays. So the music that I play on here plays through my speakers because it automatically connects through Bluetooth. You can see the navigation is clearly working and it's pretty good. But how long does it take for it to turn on? So yeah, startup time is pretty slow. It actually takes about a minute before the thing starts up. So if you want to use the navigation and you already set up your navigation in your phone and your music, then it will automatically play whenever the car started up. So it's not a big deal, to be honest. Touchscreen speed. The touchscreen works fine, surprisingly well for this price. It's actually pretty responsive. So you click it and the swiping, it takes a little bit of time. So maybe it's a little bit on the slow side. The quality. And the audio on this, I have to put it really loud, but it's not bad. But the only annoying thing is that every time you start it up, I have to turn off the sound. So, is it worth it? It honestly transformed the car completely. It becomes so much more luxurious with this. Although the thing is, it's not perfect, but it's pretty decent. And especially for what we pay for it, I think it's a good deal. I think it's worth the money. And honestly, I think it's really cheap. And it works. And hopefully it works for a long time. So you can choose your own color, what you want. You're also able to watch YouTube in the car. Make sure to watch our next episode. We will do some 3D printing, some custom work, or watch the full build of this Miata.